Is your child ready to make a successful start to school next year? Hi, my name is Sonja Walker. I'm a teacher, parent educator, writer and speaker on children's learning and development, and it's lovely to have you with me today for another practical school readiness tip to help your child thrive next year. Can we talk about your child's self-care skills for a moment? When we're talking about self-care, we're talking about the things that your child needs to be able to do for themselves next year. Some things are fairly obvious, like looking after their own belongings, managing their lunchbox, putting on shoes and socks. But there are other skills that perhaps aren't quite as obvious, that are really important, and that I encourage you to start practicing with your child now. Next year, you want your child to be able to manage their trousers, their underpants, their stockings, and all of those other things that get in the way when a little one is busting to go to the toilet, don't you? Trust me, you do. Unfamiliar school uniforms with lots of bits and pieces in them can be a little bit tricky for children to manage in the first few weeks and months of school. So if you don't want a pair of wet undies coming home in a bag in your child's school bag, I really encourage you to start practicing these skills now. Make sure that your child's toileting routine is secure and that they're able to get to the bathroom with enough time to manage their clothing. A great idea is to start making your child responsible for getting dressed in the morning. At least this way they are aware of what items of clothing they actually have on their bodies. It might mean that you need to lay the clothes out the night before, or use a visual schedule like the one behind me, where you make little pictures and your child is assisted with guidance, undies, socks, singlet, shirt, and they know what to put on in what order. You'd be surprised at how successful a simple scaffold like that can be for children's confidence, and it really does build skills very quickly. So, self-care, really important for your child's confidence next year. Do little things like having lunch boxes at home and help your child learn how to be independent with opening, closing, Ziploc bags and lunch boxes and drink bottles. And make sure that your child can manage multiple pieces of clothing. This is especially important for the mothers of girls if stockings are involved. Would you like some tips about helping children thrive when they go to school? Pop over to my website, sonjawalker.com.au. That's Sonja with a J. I look forward to catching up with you tomorrow for some more groovy school readiness tips for your child.